Hi everyone, I'm Johan. Today I'm going to talk about the Meta Product Designer interview process. At the end of this video, you should have a good understanding of the process itself, what interviewers look at, and a bunch of tips for each round. I'll talk briefly about a specific unique interview round that Meta throws into the mix for product designers. Quick intro, I'm from Prepfully. This video has been put together by Meta product designers who are also interview coaches on Prepfully. They've coached hundreds of candidates successfully and are available on the website for direct booking if you're looking for more personalized guidance. Right then, moving on to the interview. The Meta Product Engineer interview process comprises of 4 primary stages: an initial screen with the recruiter, a video interview with HR, a design challenge, and the on-site interviews. The interview process kicks off with a phone screen with a recruiter, where you get asked questions about your background and resume. I have 3 tips for this round. It usually begins with the "tell me about yourself" prompt. Make sure to include a nugget that helps you stand out and be memorable. Second, you can expect a mix of both technical and common behavioral questions like "why Meta?" or "walk me through your experiences in product design." So firstly, make sure you have a clear vision for why you're applying at Meta, as well as why you think you'd succeed there. And next, take this opportunity to not only highlight your relevant experiences, but also provide context and depth into your design process. For instance, if you've worked on a project involving user-centered design, share how you conducted that user research, iterated designs, or tracked user satisfaction. Make sure to gather your thoughts about your previous work experience and decide ahead of time which specific projects you will discuss. Okay then, moving on to the next interview, which is a video interview comprising of 2 interviews back to back. One is a project retrospective interview, and the second involves a critique of an existing app. 2 quick tips for this round. For the project retrospective segment, be ready to discuss your design portfolio and answer questions about product design. We'd suggest you don't just present the final outcomes, but also walk them through your design process. For instance, go into detail how you conduct usability testing and incorporate user feedback, and refine your decision making and more. For the latter half, you'll be given a popular app like Instagram or Facebook to critique and provide suggestions for improvement. Here your focus should be on the user experience. Talk about what you admire about the app and where you'd like to see improvements. Make sure you factor in aspects like usability, visual design, and overall functionality. It will demonstrate your eye for detail and your capability to identify areas that lack in design. It's worth simulating an interview vibe for this round so you can get used to the kind of terms it contains. We recommend you book an interview with one of the Meta product designers on Prepfully to practice the video interview at length, and you get an honest assessment of your performance. Find the link below in the description box. Coming to the last leg of the interview process, the on-site round. You'll spend approximately 4 hours interacting with different interviewers about 4 broad topics: previous work experience, app critique, design and problem solving, and leadership and cultural fit questions. Let's look briefly at all of these. Number 1, the previous work experience interview. Here, you'll be delving into a specific project from your past. For example, when you redesigned a website or undertook a significant product improvement. You'll need to deep dive into the project and share insights into your design process, solutions you implemented, etc. If you conducted competitive analysis, collaborated with developers to implement the design, tackled technical challenges, be sure to draw focus to them. It will really give you an edge. The app critic interview. During this interview, you'll be asked questions like, "Tell me about your favorite app. How would you improve it?" Here, it's important that you demonstrate critical thinking with the design interface, user experience, and functionality of the apps. Research beforehand, reflect and create a list of products or opinions that you have strong opinions on. Explain your design philosophy, highlighting what's important to you and how it helps evaluate products. Then, based on that, suggest the improvements you'd like to see. For instance, customization options, layout, more user-centric designs, etc. Then, the design and problem-solving interview. This interview assesses your problem-solving skills. You may be asked to design an app or interface for a product or even redesign a famous app. So an example question could be, create a user-friendly notification system for a smart home app. Remember, your solution should be thoughtful and user-centered. The idea is to demonstrate how you can creatively address design challenges. So in this context, you should outline how you'd ensure the notifications are timely, relevant, and non-intrusive for the user. The behavioral and leadership interview. In this interview, you'll be discussing your past experiences in leadership and problem-solving roles. Your interviewers will ask questions about specific instances like when you overcome obstacles, how you facilitated collaboration between teams, or contributed to fostering a positive team environment. Make sure you provide specific examples of actual situations or challenges where your leadership skills have made a tangible impact on project or team dynamics. Right then, the promised discussion on the meta-specific unique round. This is actually a design challenge that typically takes place after the video interview before the on-site round. It involves a design exercise or take-home assignment that interviewers use to gauge your problem-solving and design skills. The challenge itself can vary, but it typically revolves around solving a specific design problem. So the problem would go something like, design a mobile app interface for a new feature. You will then have to analyze the problem and accomplish the task within a designated time frame. The interviewers will ask multiple follow-up questions regarding your approach and process. For instance, how do you go about identifying the optimal solution, or what changes would you make compared to your previous approach? Here it is important to provide a deep dive of your design thinking and demonstrating how you prioritize user-centric design, functionality and usability, etc. to develop designs that deliver results. As you can imagine, there is a tremendous amount of ground to cover during the on-site rounds of the interview. Our best tip would to be book an on-site style mock with a meta product designer on Prepfully. You will get the required practice and even get some feedback on your performance. So it's a win-win. Well, that's all from us. Lots of additional helpful resources in the description below. Don't forget to check them out. If you found the video helpful, do like and subscribe. Thanks and good luck.
Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, please subscribe. Our website is prepfully.com. We've got lots of interview questions there. You can also schedule a mock interview with one of our experts. You can find the link in the description below. All the best from us at Prepfully, and we hope you totally rock your interview.